Carl, are you as excited as I am to play Everdell Duo?
I'm excited, but probably not as excited as you.
I'm very excited! Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jason, or as you may know me, EasyCat, and today I'm joined
Carl!
by Carl, yes! I'm so excited because today we are going to be playing Everdell Duo, which is a brand new game in the Everdell universe. Depending on when you're watching this, it probably just hit Kickstarter. So I am very excited that we got a chance to play this pre-production copy and share that with you. Very special thank you to Tabletop Tycoon for making us a part of this and letting us join in on the fun. So a little bit about Everdell Duo. So this is, like I said, a new game in the Everdell universe. As the name would imply, it is an Everdell that is made for 2 players. It is also a much smaller box, especially because we have the giant, complete edition of Everdell, so it is massive. Now, Everdell Duo has a couple of ways that you can play. So you can play competitively, which we played last night. I don't want to brag, but I wiped the floor with Carl.
Yeah, I sucked. I was so bad. I was so bad.
But you can also play the game solo, just like regular Everdell. There's a challenge mode, which is really cool. And you can play the game cooperatively. And there is, in fact, a campaign with a story and everything. I believe the campaign has 15 chapters. So today, we are going to play Chapter 1 with all of you. And show you a little taste of the campaign and the gameplay as we go. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's get started. Okay, before we jump into the story, important note, we have this little campaign tracker. We've named our city Verden. I am going to be playing the rabbits, the hares, and Carl is going to be playing
the turtles.
The turtles! Yes, they're so cute. We're going to be playing on normal difficulty, and on the back here you can see we can actually keep track of our whole campaign as we go. We don't have anything here because we haven't started yet. We're going to start today with you. So I'm going to read you a little bit of information from Chapter 1 to get us started, and then we'll figure out our goals, and then we'll jump in. So Chapter 1 is called Learning to Work Together. This is basically like couples counseling.
Okay.
Okay. Late to bed, early to rise, keeps the hop in your hop. Keeps the hop in your hop. This is the Gazette. After years of fierce competition to govern the most prosperous and joyful cities in Everdell, Mayors Honey Sundew and Oliver Topshell have surprised everyone by declaring that they will now work as a team to establish and govern a new city in the Emerald Valley. Such an undertaking is unprecedented in the history of Everdell, and though each critter has certainly proven their merits working on their own, time will tell if they can set aside some of their strongly opposing viewpoints to enact policies that will benefit all of their citizens. The Gazette is poised and ready to bring you timely reporting on all the events of these 2 prominent figures of our time. So I guess we're supposed to be those mayors, right?
Yes.
I am...
Honey Sundew or Oliver Topshell?
Oh, I think I'm probably Mayor Honey Sundew, because
Yeah.
Oliver Topshell sounds like a turtle name.
Yes.
If I ever did hear
Totally.
one. So when you play the campaign, your movements are kind of being thwarted by this pesky skunk reporter named Miss Lily Thorne, and this is what she has to say about the whole situation. The route. Doomed to fail? The so-called prestigious mayors Sundew and Topshell have declared a union not unlike winter and summer, announcing a truce. 2 mayors governing one city? Try to keep up. Topshell, Sundew is set to race circles around your slow and steady policies, with wild new hairs sure to spiral to madness before the ink on the bill even dries. The route has reporters in every corner of the valley, watching and listening. The tragic headlines will not be difficult to formulate. Wow, drama.
Wow.
So if you see here the skunks on the board, those are her reporters basically getting in the way of us trying to establish this wonderful city that we're doing. So basically, this is a story about the press getting in the way of progress. Wow, it's so relevant. We have some goals that we have to complete in order to claim victory of Chapter 1. So the first thing is that we have to complete 4 events. We currently have 6 on the table.
Right.
We have to complete 4 of them before the end of the game. We also have to get 85 points by the end of the game.
Wow.
That's a lot of points.
I didn't get 85 points last night.
I think maybe I got close.
You probably.
Oh, yeah. But luckily, we're going to be building a city together.
Okay.
So this is cooperative.
Okay.
So we have a couple of things at our disposal that are going to be quite helpful. We can share some resources between ourselves. We also have the ability to turn back time a little bit, and give ourselves some extra time. So you're going to see as we play, everything we do is either going to move the sun or the moon forward on this track. And when both of them reach the end of the track is when the season ends and we move on to the next season. When the season ends at the end of fall, then the game is over and we'll see if we completed or not, if we won or not, right? We also are going to get some good news from the Gazette. So this is a special one-time ability that we can use at some point if we need a little helping hand. A fair trade. The Council on Trade with other cities was a success. All parties involved had superb ideas, and everyone was treated with great respect. So we can use this to gain 1 point for each card in one player's hand.
When?
Anytime.
Okay.
So that might make all the difference. So let's set that over here, something a little extra that we have to try and succeed. First things first, we, as starting in winter, we've already set up the squirrels for our first season, and one of us gets to take a card from the top here, and the other person gets to take a card from the meadow. Which one are you thinking?
Why don't you take one from the meadow so you can start us off on a good foot?
Yeah. I feel good about that. I'm going to take this, the twig barge.
Okay.
And then you can take a card from the top of the deck. There we go. So we are allowed to talk about resources and things that we might need, but we're not allowed to actively share the cards in our hand. A little bit of hidden information, but there's also quite a bit of open sharing as well, which is pretty cool. Rabbit is going to go first, so I'm going to take the first turn, which is exciting. I think I'm going to go to this river spot here. So I'm going to get 1 wood and 2 resin, and I'm going to put those here in my little supply. Now, when you place one of your characters on the board, you also have to move the sun 1 space. Now, something to know about, if you've ever played Everdell, this might bring back some memories. When you play a card, you can play cards from your hand, or you can play them from the meadow. However, in this game, you can only play from the meadow in the 4 cards that are nearby either the sun or the moon. So right now, if we wanted to play a card from the meadow, the only ones we could do would be the 4 that are here, because they're the 4 that are adjacent to the sun and the moon. Or we can play the cards from our hands. So now it is Carl's turn.
Are you planning on making a building?
I am going to build a building, yes.
Can you tell me what kind?
A green building.
Okay. I think I'll take some resources as well. I'll take 3 wood.
Great. And then the sun moves forward again. So see, we're already like... Things are already trooping along.
The day is going by.
The day is going by. Okay, so I am going to play a building. So I'm going to spend my 2 resin, and I'm going to play this green building into our city, the Twig Barge. Now, that is a production building, so we immediately get 2 wood from playing it, which is great. And then when we do production, in the spring and in fall, we will also get another 2 wood, which is really cool. So now, when we play a card, we have to move the moon 1 spot. See how that works? And then, Carl, it's your turn.
I am going to get some resources here. I'm going to get 2 resin.
Okay, so you're going to move the sun.
Oh, right. The sun. Oh.
That barn is looking pretty good. I think I might play that barn.
Yeah.
So because the barn is near the sun, I'm going to spend 2 wood, and I'm going to play the barn. Look at that, we already have 2 points. Look at us go. And that gives us a berry.
A berry.
Yeah.
And then we refill this.
Oh yeah, we do refill that, thank you.
And we
got the queen.
move the moon, right?
We move the moon, you are correct, yes.
Okay, now it's my turn. Discard from your city to play. I think I will actually discard a card to build that crane.
Okay.
Does that?
Yeah, it just goes over
so
there.
now we have this ability whenever we want. Okay, put that there, and we refill that, and the moon moves.
Yep, moon will go right there. Okay, well, that's a great start. Just a quick note, we had a skunk in the wrong spot, so I went ahead and corrected that. She was not supposed to be up here. She got a little lost when I was explaining the rules to Carl earlier, so she's now where she's supposed to be. So if you notice a skunk jump, that is why. So we have some events that we need to complete. We need to complete 4 of these events to be able to win the first chapter. So we need to have, at any point, have more houses and wood combined than 6 combined. We have to have 5 critters, 4 production buildings, more production and governance buildings. We have to have at least 5, if not more. And then we have to have 1 of each color type and 2 of each color type in our city. So those are kind of what we're working towards at the moment. Oh goodness, what do I want to do?
Does this count as that already? Combined between the 2 of us?
Well, 1 player has to be able to have it. So yes, but yes, we do have
see.
it. So we could already go there and get it. But you do, I don't. I would really love to potentially build this resin because that will get us even closer to having those 4 production buildings. So what I might do is I might try and get some stone. And I think a good way for me to do that would be to go here. So, because I only need 1 stone to do it. So I'm going to take a card, and then I'm going to take a stone, and then because I placed a thing, this is going to actually jump all the way over here, which means we won't be able to place any more characters this round. Yeah, so I'll have to do it next round. Yeah.
Unless we turn back time.
Yeah, but we don't want to do that in the first round. Now it's your turn. Anything you do is going to move that, and I won't be able to do it till next round.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah.
Move fast.
Do we want to build this? We can build this. Hey, why not? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to build this Scrubble Stadium.
Scrubble Stadium. Oh, Skirble Stadium. All right, we'll build a Skirble Stadium. And then you get to take 2 cards. And then you get to take 2 cards from the top as well.
I should have took that.
All right.
Okay.
And now because you played a card, the moon is also going to move.
Right. Whoa,
That's the end of our first season. My goodness,
Wow.
that went quick. We're going to take back all of our workers. And these 2 spots on the river are going to change out.
Okay.
Next, we have to decide who is going to get all of these things. I definitely feel like you should get the wood because you're very close to having that. Well, either one of us gets the wood.
Yeah.
Do you need wood or berries? I would rather take the berry.
Okay. Sure, I'll take the wood.
Take the wood. And then who should take 2 cards?
Oh, we can't have 1 each?
No.
Why don't you take 2 cards?
All right.
I have 4.
I'll take 2 cards. And you took
Okay.
your 2 wood?
I did not. Oh, because of... Oh, reactivated? You mean?
Yeah, these are reactivating right now. Yeah.
I'm taking the wood.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then one of us also gets to take another card, so I'll let you take that because I already took 2 cards.
All right.
Now we have to put Miss Thorne in some new spots, so let's figure out where she's going. So in the middle track, she is going to 2. And she is going to 3. And on the bottom, she is once again going to cover that up, but that's fine. Now the moon and the sun are going to reset for our next season, and we are going into spring. Now this round, you're going first.
Okay. So let's just grab that before I
Yeah.
lose the ability to do that.
Yeah, so you just got the Silver Frost Treaty.
Fantastic.
That's 6 points. We needed that.
Nice.
And that's
that's
one
a
of
turn.
our
So
events. So we've now completed one of our events.
Sun goes up. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's fast. It's fast. Wow, trying to get 85 points is crazy. I need to get one of these things so I can start building some things here. I think I'm going to put a person here
To get the door.
to get a door. And then I want to take something from the middle here. Maybe I'll take the post office. Because we need... Oh, that's a really good card, too.
Ooh. You think we'll have lots of doors?
Well, we can get them from there. And they're, I mean, purple buildings are nice because they... Oh, that's for each door. I see what you're asking. This we might be able to get as this gets further along. This is blocked right now, but I don't have enough of anything to get it. I would need to get a lot of things to get that. But I could maybe do it. So I'm going to take the theater. So because I put a person out, we have to move the sun 1 spot. And then it's Carl's turn.
So the only way to be able to build off of something you already have is with the door.
Yes. So in Everdell, certain buildings only work with certain characters, whereas here you can use the door, the occupied doors. Like a green building can house any green character, but you can only do it once per color.
I am going to get some resources here. Let's do some berries.
So I am going to use one of these tokens to put someone living in the barn. I'm going to make it the baker.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to exchange 2 berries for 2 resin and 2 points. And points are shared between us. So we've got some points.
Nice.
And because I played a card, this is going to move here.
Move one of your workers to a new location and activate it, even if already occupied. That is pretty awesome.
I would really love if you didn't play a character so that I can go get this wood. Because I need the wood to build the theater.
Oh. How about this? Let me put Chip Sweep in for 2 berries, and we can choose to activate something in our city.
Oh, I love that. Well, you could get any of these.
Let's do...
Or you can take 2 cards.
Let's do that.
All right, go ahead and take 2 cards.
I can always discard cards to get something.
And go ahead and move the moon because you played a card.
All right.
All right, I'm going to place a bunny here so I can get 3 wood. Because I'm going to need that. All right, and the sun is done, so no more placing characters this round. Next round, we're really going to have to start grabbing these because some of them we can already do. Like, we can already do that one, we can already do that one. We just have to get them. Let's put I'm going to put this guy down here just so we keep critters and buildings in 2 different rows so we can keep track of them. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's my turn?
It is your turn. You cannot place a worker, but you can play a card.
Right. I am going to discard 2 cards per resource, right?
Yeah, so in this game you can at any time discard 2 cards or more, but you can discard as many cards as you want, but for every 2 cards you discard, you can take a resource, which is really powerful if used in the right situation.
So I'm gonna have Miller join us. And he's gonna paying a berry, but he's also giving us a berry.
Great. Thanks, Miller. He's so cute. We have armadillos that live in our neighborhood.
We do.
And so I'm slowly becoming an armadillo fan.
So does that mean I move the moon up?
That does mean you move the moon up. Oh, I do want to build. I am going to build this round. But this card is kind of interesting, too. Oh, man, I wish I had another door. That's okay. I'm going to build the theater. Just making sure there's nothing better on the board right now. That card, for every door. So we want to get some more doors. I'm going to pay the resources for that. So the theater is built. Mostly I like building a purple building because it does give us endgame bonuses, but also now we can use a door to build, like the queen would give us a lot of points at the end of the game because she's worth 1 for every critter. Like, she's really cool, and you can build her with a door, and she can just live in the theater where the queen lives. And that is the end of the 2nd season. This is moving so fast.
What?
I'm stressed.
What?
Okay, go ahead and take your workers back. It's very fast.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared too. It's a lot. Okay, so now we're going to put new tiles in the river. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's put her. So first in the middle. So she's going to go here. So, yeah. And then she's going to go here. And then 1 more for down here. Oh. We won't be using that. And then one of us gets to take a building gets to take something from the meadow.
He kind of likes that.
Yeah.
Because we get rid of our characters so quickly.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives an opportunity to kind of do something more.
Yeah, and then you don't have to, it's counting as playing a card.
So,
yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to be going first this round. Oh boy, what am I going to do? I don't even know. I feel like I want to get another door, possibly. But we also can complete these, which is kind of nice. So maybe we start completing stuff, because I think we need to at least complete 1 every round. So we do have 4 production things, so let's complete this. So we get this. This is Bountiful Harvest. So now we've completed. I'm sorry, I'm just taking up your area. Let me make some space over here. So we've now completed 2 events, which is great. Oh, and I get a rock for doing that. Wonderful. So we still have to complete 2 more events, but I think we've actually... Oh no, we've only completed this one. We still need to get some more critters before we can do that one. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And I placed a character, so I'm going to move the sun. I gotta say, so far, I feel like the hare and the rabbit are working great together. I feel like our main problem is the press. These skunks are in the way. They're making our life difficult. If they would just get out of the way and give us some more time to do what we need to do, we'd be doing great. This is moving so fast. Like, the pressure is on.
I'm gonna get 2 berries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's moving quick.
Oh no.
It's moving quick. I actually kind of love this. Like, if you could play that, I mean, you can pay for it, or we could get a door for it. That's really good, because that's 1 point for every one of these. That's 6 points right there, and it's worth 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's really good. I don't have the necessary anything to get it unless I go get a door, which I could do.
I was hoping to be able to use that card I mentioned earlier so that we can have another move.
Yeah. I might actually do this. I might take this.
Yeah.
And a door, and then that way I can do that on a later turn.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That way we kind of just seal that we have that. Oh, and we also need to. Oh, that's a good card. Play a card from your hand for 3 less. And yeah, that's something we can play like in our thing for 3 less resources. That's really good. The Storyteller.
Oh yeah.
And it's your turn.
Do you think I should just get that? Because I thought about playing the other character that I picked up before, so that we can move the rabbit.
Yeah, this is
that.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I might go for that first. And that will also get us closer to this.
Okay.
All right, so we've got the Storyteller. Oh, you play it.
Right.
Yep.
Oops.
I mean, he's another character we can play, and he makes things cheaper. I think that's very powerful.
It is.
Yeah, that's super, super helpful. And you already moved to the moon. Yeah, okay. So my turn. I am going to use my door on the theater to play the Harvester, because she's worth a lot of points at the end of the game. I think we're going to complete these events. I'm most scared about points. That's the thing that's scaring me the most right now. What are we missing? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing one of those, and then we could start getting these too.
What color are we missing? We're missing
that one that you were going to play, the brown one, yeah. We also can complete either of these now.
I was thinking about getting another berry to play the...
You just need 1 berry?
Yeah.
So maybe you put it here, and you complete this, and then you also get a berry.
Oh, you're right. It does give you a berry.
Yeah.
I was going to get rid of 2 cards to get the other berries.
Yeah.
So you're right.
I would do that. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. So we just completed the thriving production. Love that. And you got a berry. And then you move the sun. So the sun is done. We cannot place any more characters. I don't know if I have anything that I can play. Let's see if there's anything out here that I can play. Well, I could play that road, and it gives us a door. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no, but you will still be able to play your card, yeah. So let's do that. I'm going to play the road. And that lets me draw. I'm moving the moon. I draw 2 cards. And I get to have a door. And I think I explained the doors, but basically you can use a door on a building, on a structure, to play a critter of that same color card for free. Instead of paying berries. Now, the trick is that you can only do this once per color. So because we've already done it on green and purple, we could no longer do a green or a purple door, one of these occupied doors to put another critter down. But we could do blue, and now we have this road, and somebody can live on that road. So those doors are very powerful. And now it's your turn.
Ranger could live on that road.
Yeah, but you don't have a door.
Yeah, I don't. That's fine. So I was thinking of taking advantage of... I was going to get rid of 2 cards to get another berry, and then I was going to put the Ranger in for 2 berries and move one of our workers to a new location and activate it, even if it was already occupied. And I thought that we could go to take this. So I'll move him here.
Yep.
So that we can claim
get some population growth, and you get a resin.
Resin.
Okay, that's our 4. We've done 4 events. Now we could continue doing events because it will help us get more points.
Okay.
So I'm not against us doing those other 2 events.
All right. Can we? Let's see. What else?
And you played a card, so you need to move the moon. Oh. So that'll be the end of the round.
Oh.
I mean, I think we almost have 2 of everything. We need 1 more blue, and we need 1 more red. And I might be able to do both of those,
really?
Or at least one of them for sure. Okay, so that's the end of the round. We're heading into our last round. So let's go ahead and take your workers back. Our city is getting very full. I'm very happy to see that. All right. And then we need to put out new river tiles. These river tile actions are very powerful, and they change every round. This lets you activate a location that you are on, that I am on, or that the skunk is on.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Which is very cool. And then we get to activate... Well, let's do the skunks first. So go ahead and roll our skunks.
6. 5.
Yikes.
2.
Man, they have been on these rivers. She's been on that river spot. That's like, she does not want to leave the river. She thinks something is going down at the river. And then we get to activate our production thing. So that's very powerful because we have a lot of them. But
All
we have
of them?
to, yeah, but we have to
Cool.
pick who gets each one.
We
don't have any berries, so we don't have to worry about this one.
Well, now if we activate this first.
Yeah, and then we could do that. I mean, we could do both of these first and then do that.
Yeah.
So do you want to do that?
Sure.
So you get the 2 berries, and then you can turn them in for 2 points.
And what resource do I want?
Take
For
a look
me?
at your, for you.
Wait, let's see, we need magenta and blue.
Do you mind if I take the 2 wood? Let's see, the other one we have is to draw 2 cards, and then we can reactivate something. So you could also take 2 wood if you wanted, or we could do a berry. You should take 2 cards, because you only have 1.
Let's do that.
And then we get to reactivate 1 more. So do you want to draw 2 more cards?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can use them as berries.
You seem so hesitant to take those. Is there something else you want more?
I want a door.
You can't get a door. That is not an option.
You know, now that I have these 2 cards, I want more berries.
Okay, so take a berry. Take 1 berry. You can take 1. When I was handing Carl those cards, he was just like, so hesitant.
Yeah.
You can't go back. No.
Because now I almost changed my mind because I could have discarded that to do this. And I didn't...
So the only other thing that we need to do is you get to activate one more time.
Huh? Again?
Yeah, what did you want?
Oh my god. Well then, in that case...
Do you want 1 more berry? You really wanted 1 more berry.
Yeah, I'll get 1 more berry. Okay.
And then I'm going to take a card from the meadow. How does that sound? I'm going to take the post office, especially since we can't get to it.
Okay.
Now we are into our last round. This is the final push.
Oh my goodness.
You get to go first.
No!
No!
Well.
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 Well, well.
Well. Darn it. I wish I had a door. Oh wait, no, I don't. I don't wish I had a door. I lied. I think we have a plan.
Okay.
I'm discarding these 2 cards.
Okay.
To get this 3rd berry.
Uh-huh.
To play Chip Smith to make him
Don't
our
put him
second magenta color.
Oh,
person.
very nice.
Oh,
he's got a cool ability too. Oh, Chip Smith is so cute.
Aw.
I love him.
And so that means
Yep.
here.
Yep. Ooh, okay, so now the question is, should I go and grab one of those? Oh no, we need 1 more blue.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get the 1.
I also had a plan to get a blue, FYI.
Well, I can get a blue right now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just get it.
All right.
So I'm going to put it on the crane.
Oh.
Don't leave the crane. Don't move the crane. Keep the crane. And I'm going to play my shopkeeper. So after we play any critter, we gain 1 berry. And I think that includes him, I think. So I'm going to take a berry. There we go. Now we have 2 of each thing. That was a play, so I'm going to move the moon. So we just have to get those.
We got it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still a little concerned about points.
I'm just going to go.
Get it.
I'm going to get this first just in case.
All right, so we got Age of Peace, which is worth 7 points.
Okay, so the sun
And you get to take a card from the
yeah.
meadow.
Let's see, I'm just going to take the highest card. This one, maybe.
Okay. I'm going to go here. Do you mind if I take this spot? Do you have something better?
Ahead.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to play a card from my hand for 3 less resources. So I'm going to play the Historian. The Historian is worth 1 point for each card in your hand. And it's for one player or the other at the end of the game. And I've got quite a good hand of cards here. So I feel pretty good about that. And I only have to pay 1 berry for it. And so that's a play. So I'm going to put that there.
Okay.
Then it's your turn.
Okay.
Let me do this so I get the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My original plan was to build another building from the meadow.
Okay.
I don't know.
It'll be the last building we build.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
So I'm going to do 1 wood, 1 resin, and 2 stone to get the courthouse.
Okay.
Okay. And the courthouse says to put 3 victory points here. When playing a card, may spend 1 victory point from here to decrease cost by 1.
Well, we can't play any more cards.
Do we get to keep those 3?
No.
Oh, we don't?
No.
Oh.
They're just like a tracker. Yeah, we don't get to keep that. Yeah. Well, so we're done playing cards.
1 point.
But that's okay. So I'm going to try and get as many cards into my hand as humanly possible before the end of the game. So I'm going to go and complete this. The fair.
Yeah.
Which lets me draw a card. And then I move the sun. And then it's your turn.
Can I draw a card and give it to you?
You can. Yeah.
So I should go here or here. Is there a card that you want out there?
It doesn't matter because I can't play it.
Yeah.
So any card. Just a cute one. Pick the cutest card.
Oh, cutest?
That diplomat.
Oh, that is
ferret
cute.
Weasel is looking pretty adorable.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so this is a great point to show this. So to share, we haven't really been doing a lot of sharing, because we're rival mayors. We haven't learned how to work together yet. You can put a card or a resource or a door on this share space, and then at the beginning of my turn, I get to pick it up. You're done with your turn, right? You have to move the sun. And so I get to pick this up now. So I have even more cards in my hand, which is really cool. So then I am going to, for my last action, I want to get more cards. So I'm going to go here, and we'll just get a random resource, and I will draw a card, and that will be the end of the game. So now we have to figure out victory points and see if we made it. Okay, so I'm going to give you a breakdown, and then I'm actually going to add up everything separately, so you don't have to watch me add. But we're going to be adding up the points on the buildings. We'll get end of game points from the prosperity buildings, which are the prosperity buildings and critters, which are the purple color. We'll also get points from all of the events we completed, and we completed all of them, which is fantastic. And then we'll also add on any actual point tokens that we get as well. Oh, and one last thing that we're going to do is we are going to gain a point for each card in one player's hand, just to be safe. We're going to use our good news from the Daily Gazette. She got in our way the whole time. We might as well get some profit from her.
Yep. So gain 1 victory point per card in your hand.
Yeah. So give me a moment to add, and then I'll tell you if we made it. So if you recall, we needed to get 85 points, and we needed to complete at least 4 events. We got, are you ready?
Yes.
87 points.
What?
We passed by 2 points.
That's so hard. We barely made it.
That's only the first chapter.
Yikes.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That was a struggle.
Yikes. Oh, my goodness.
What a challenge.
Wow. We're lucky.
So this is our first time playing the campaign. Like I said, we played the competitive mode before, but this is our first time playing the campaign mode. What were your thoughts?
I like it. I mean, I always like cooperative games, so this is a cooperative game, and it's one of your favorite games, so I like playing it with you because we can kind of work together on how all these will proc, and I think that's a lot of fun. Yeah,
as Carl said, Everdell is my very favorite game. It's my #1 favorite game. I think what's great about this is the fact that we're able to work together to play this. It's really cool to be able to build a city with someone, to be able to each play a part in what we add to this city, I think is really, really cool. Ultimately, I already love Everdell, and this game is so similar to Everdell, but having this option to play it cooperatively, especially because I know that there are a lot of people who don't like competitive games, or especially don't like to play competitive games with their partner. They don't mind competitive games, but they like to play cooperative stuff when they play together. And so I think the fact that this game plays really well at both is really cool.
Also, I get a chance to kind of learn to be a better player. I like the idea that it had some goals that you had to do. It gave me a goal to strive for.
Yeah, it gives you some nice direction.
That helps.
I think that's really great, and I think I loved the challenge. It definitely was a challenge. We were sweating trying to get through it and win. I'm so excited to see more of the campaign and see what more challenges it adds. It plays great as a campaign cooperative. I've played some games where the co-op mode or the competitive mode, it has both, but it only really plays well one or the other. But now that we play both, this plays great at both, and I think part of that is shared to it having a very similar rule set. with how you play. But yeah, this is fantastic. Something I love about this game is like as you get into the late game, seeing how you can bonus things and seeing how you can eke out those last little points. I mean, the fact that we beat it by 2 points, and that was like that last round, just like, how can I take another card to get more points? How can I do this to get one more point? Like, I love when games do that, when there's that feeling of like,
so close.
Just one more point, like searching the board for just one more point, I think is really fun. We are going to keep track of our little city and the fact that we won, which is great. We also never used this, so we got some extra points. Yeah, so at the end of the campaign, as you play, you'll get points for winning or losing. You'll also get points whether or not you used or did not use your hourglass. We didn't use ours. And so then at the end of the campaign, you get to see how well you did if you got bronze, silver, or gold based on your ultimate score for the entire campaign, which is really cool. Which means the campaign is fully replayable. I think that's like the #1 question I get when I talk about campaign games. Like, can you replay it? Absolutely, yes, you can replay it. And it comes with several of these in the box so that you'll have, you can play them, or you can just make a laminated copy of it and then you can replay over and over.
Play this on normal?
We played it on normal. Hard, we would have needed to get 95 points. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
As I said at the beginning, super big thank you to Tabletop Tycoon for sending us an early copy of Everdell Duo. And if you have any questions for us, feel free to leave them in the comments and we will do our best to answer based on what we've played so far. Carl, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for playing with me.
Wow, this was so fun. Also, let me know if you'd like to see more games played with me and Carl. In the past, I've only done playthroughs by myself, so let me know if you'd like to see some more playthroughs with Carl. Also, let us know if you'd like to see more of Everdell Duo. Maybe we'll play the next chapter. Yeah, let us know. As always, thank you so much for watching. You can find all of my links down below, so if you're interested in my Discord, I also have a free-to-join book club, free-to-join anime club, and my subscriber community over on Bindery. I would love to have you check those out. If you haven't already, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let us know how you enjoyed this, and if you're excited for Everdell Duo, we appreciate all of that. Thank you so much for joining. Carl, thank you for joining, and as always, happy playing.